All right, good evening, sports fans. My name is Philip Prevost here with John Baranowski. We bring you tonight the Independence Tigers versus the Westfield combined team. The Westfield Briar Woods Ice Dog Eagles, right?
We don't have any Chantilly players tonight, but there's Chargers involved there too.
There's Chargers too, but we don't have any tonight.
We don't have any tonight, at least that we can tell.
Face-off won by Independence. Dumped in behind our starting goaltender today, who I can't see his number.
It's Zakula.
Zakula, yeah. So far, we haven't seen Zakula in a couple games. Shot save made by Zakula. Rebound goes out towards the far side. Independence with the puck. Shoots from the circle. Miss high wide around the boards. Another shot blocked off by one of the Briarwoods players. Brought back out by no sleeve number. But by Dietz, number 28, I think is Dietz.
It's that weird. It's 38, but he's got part of it removed, so I think he's trying to go for 33. But I never did talk to him about that. I thought we should.
Okay. Briarwoods brings puck up over center ice, dumps it in for a line change. Dolan's going to go back for Westfield to get the puck. Tries to bring it up towards the blue line, but it's turned over quickly and a quick shot. Independence, another shot block, brought back up to center ice, and it was for a moment a 2-on-1, but that was Carter Kimmel with a good defensive play there to break up that 2-on-1. Back in the defensive zone for Westfield. Independence just going around the boards, turns the puck over briefly at the blue line, keeps it in. It was number 35. It's Evan Lekowitz. Regroups back at center ice. Dump in by Independence. Bring it around and tries to center at number 4. Alex Carter, but broken up by Westfield and cleared back down the ice for an icing call.
A good first couple minutes, good first shift for Westfield's combined team. You set the tone early, and they're not making big giveaways. It doesn't look like Independence has been overpowering, and that's been a problem these last couple games. It's usually flat-footed from the start. Maybe it's having school today that has these boys ready to go.
And it was a long school day indeed.
Yeah, they had a make-up day or a catch-up day, so no new work was given at Westfield High School. They have no excuse.
Face-off won by Independence. Oh, and a big hit behind the goal. Cleared out by Independence. Turned over, Miller's got the puck, bringing it into the offensive zone, but quickly turns it over to number 15, Clark, and a shot, and went through the paint. I don't know if the goaltender, Lucas Sidor, had that puck or not, but went wide, and the puck was just cleared down the ice for an icing call against Independence.
So we'll come back down the other side. 12:26 left here in the first. No score. Interesting Wednesday night game here in Spring League.
No, so we have, what is it, Wednesday night hockey? It used to be rivalry night, right?
That's right, rivalry night on.
They changed it to just Wednesday night hockey, which next year won't be on NBC, so I don't know what they're going to call it now.
They'll come up with some new shtick.
Face off on by Independence and briefly brought up to center ice, but it was turned over. And no icing call there because it was touched by a Westfield player. That's number 29, Preston Morrell. It's like Morrell.
I'm pretty sure he said,
Morrell.
Again, other things I should have gone over.
And puck missed and out towards the blue line of Independence. Independence going to try to regroup here. Pass up through center ice. And pass to Mr. Alex Clark, and was a miss, but no worry. Independence has the puck in the offensive zone. Tries to pass it through center ice, does connect, but no shot. It was blocked off by Westfield. Dolan tries to bring that over the blue line and succeeds. And it was Kimmel and Votz who was going to have a 2-on-2 there, but it was broken up by Independence and cleared down the ice. No icing. Our Briarwoods player, number 24, Hayden Leeds, brings it up through center ice, still has the puck over the blue line, shot blocked off by number 77, 77, Matt Kinsley.
Leeds had his head down as he shot that puck. I think he caught more ice than puck.
And sometimes you just admire it too much and more grass than ball, right?
Hey, when you try to kill it too much, it's like a golf shot. You gotta let the stick do the work.
Puck turnover, and we have a Miller who's got a kind of a breakaway. He's got a shot, and good save by Zador.
Zador made him make the first move, and that's all the difference.
Right, and especially when you have a breakaway when a potential was a 2-on-0. You gotta let the goalie make that move, or the shooter make the move.
Depends whose perspective you're talking from.
It does. 10:20 left in the first period. 0-0 is the score. Shots are in favor of Independence, but only by 2-1. Westfield tries to clear the puck. Shot up. Save made by Sakula.
Yeah, that was a tough giveaway right in front. That's really the first bad turnover Westfield has had.
We have a icing call against your Westfield Briar team. I mean, so far, it's pretty even killed. Every game we've called so far this season. It's the first period has been getting more, I'd say, less lopsided, kind of. Like both teams are kind of figuring each other out. There's not going to, the mistakes are not there so far, except for that one.
Still a short bench for Westfield. We'll see if that plays a factor.
Shot in by Independence. Stick save made by Zakula to the corner there. Westfield's got the puck. He tries to pass it to number 27, Bergley. He misses the pass, and it becomes an icing call against Westfield. 9:39 left in the first period. Shots are even now 2 apiece. Faceoff's going to come down to the far left circle here. Face-off won by Independence and tries to keep it in, but unfortunately, puck just dribbles over his stick. And Independence has a tag up for the offsides. Tries to regroup. Into the zone is number 21, Jojo Lopez. Still's got at the point. He shoots, saved by Zakula. Rebound came out. But handled quickly by Westfield, but turned over again. We had one shot and almost a second shot, but puck just went far of number 15, Clark. Battle behind the net, controlled by Independence. Bring it up to the blue line, passed by the other Sador, number 25, John, but the pass doesn't connect, and then puck out of play.
And Zakula's been looking pretty good. I won't say they've hung him out to dry yet. We've seen a lot of that this spring league. But no, he's faced a number of pretty decent shots. He's faced them well. And his movement side to side looks really, really solid right now.
I was like, we haven't seen Zakula for a couple games. It was Dolan and Chopra for the last couple. So is this I think it's his first game, isn't it?
I'm not 100% on that, but I know they have a rotation schedule.
Oh, shot and actually blocked off by Independence. The Independence player shot it, and it was blocked by his own player. Another shot high over the net. Recovered by Briarwoods. That was number 30, or we're going to say 33 Dietz. Puck to the corner there. Around the boards. Pass back by Independence. Tries to pass it back down around the boards behind the goalie. Couple Independence players surrounded by some Westfield players trying to keep that puck away from Zakula. Shot towards the goal, but goes wide. It comes back out for Westfield, and it's Miller, 49, he's kind of got a breakaway, and it was number 4, Alex Clark, with a good defensive play there to stop that opportunity. Will Steffens brought it into the zone. Tried to have an opportunity to shoot it, but turned it over to Briarwoods. Shot by number 7, Kimmel. Goes wide. Leeds tries to shoot again. Deflected wide of the net around the boards. Puck brought up to the center ice. Can't see who that is. Is that?
I can't catch a number at the moment either. It's a high one, 90 something.
The only 90 I have is 10 shirt.
Then I would go with him.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, big hit by number. I don't have a 12.
That's Major, isn't it?
Major. Oh yeah, he's down here. It's not in the numeric order. Yeah. So our new player today, Jack Major, with a big hit in front of the Independence bench.
Jake Major. That's just my bad handwriting.
That is a Jake.
That is a Jake.
Yeah.
Ben. One of our new Briar Woods players. I pulled him up in the stats, and I can't remember a darn thing about it. But that's the way it goes.
Shot by John Zador, saved by Zakula.
Yeah, I mean, a good quick burst to the net, and Zakula was there waiting for it. And again, his movement looks good. It makes me wonder if he's been active in this long off season. He looks sharp.
Face off on by Independence, brought to the blue line by Jojo Lopez. Shot in behind the net, brought around the boards and turned over to Westfield, who was able to clear the puck to center ice, but only for a brief moment. Dumped back in by Independence. And it was Ryan Dolan who had a moment and was able to clear it to center ice. We have a penalty coming up. It's going to be against Independence. Not sure what the call is. Zakula's off the bench for the extra attacker. And touch it by Independence, and we're going to get the call.
Miller went all the way back to try and work a breakout, and that's probably the textbook move. But I think he might have had a better chance had he looked up ice and just try and make something happen while Independence can't touch the puck.
But that's what you play these games for. I mean, again, you have.
And like as far I'm sure from a coaching perspective, that's exactly what you want. That's what you're supposed to do.
You have 7 8th graders, rising 9th graders on this team now that. There's some familiarity because they play on the same youth teams. You got some Ashburn Extreme, you got some Piedmont Predators here, so there's some familiarity, but bringing that all together takes time to let it mesh.
And Miller, the sophomore this year, has 2 great years ahead of him. Can't wait to see how that's going to work out.
So it's power play for Westfield.
Well, it looks like it's a bench minor.
But it was an elbow that he called, so I don't know what
okay. I guess they just hit double zeros.
Shot by, I think it was... I'm not sure who had the... It was either Kimmel that had the shot or Bergley, but I can't see all the way from here.
1:45 left on the man advantage, 5:42 in the period, no score.
Independence did win the faceoff, brings it out to center ice. Looks like they're going to keep it for a little bit instead of trying to dump it in. Broken up by Westfield. Recoup at the center ice. Vats tried to take that pass, but it just went right off a stick. And we have a breakaway. Stevens, 64, shot, hits the post.
And there's another attempt at it. Good heads-up play.
That puck had a mind of its own. Bats brings it up to the blue line, dumps in for a line change there for Westfield. 1:05 left on the power play. Shot by Matt Kinsley, went over the head of Sukula and brought back out to center ice by Westfield. Vats again, tries to dump it in, but no one really there. And it turned over by Westfield, and it is, I'm going to say it's Kyle Chinsert who has the puck and was kind of on his own there, but Westfield's able to come back and swarm him a little bit. Shot by Lopez. Sukula made the save. Rebound goes to the far circle. Another shot by.
And 90 seconds into this power play, and we've had 5 decent shots by Independence. That doesn't bode well. Something about this forecheck has to come together. Something about this zone entry has to come together.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, you said it well. Jung tries to get the puck at the blue line and mishandles it, goes behind. Dietz has got the puck now, tries to center it, but it's turned over by Alex Clark, who brings it up through to the offensive zone for the Independents, and shot and glove saved by Zakula.
5-a-side hockey here, 3:51 left in the first. And that power play did not look like a power play for Westfield. That was a lot of turnovers, a lot of great one-on-one actions. Yeah, I mean, they're not quite breakaways on most of them, but they were close, and that's not good.
No, it's not. And I was, earlier this game was pretty even in shots, and the power play went the wrong way for Westfield there. Shot from the blue line, hits a couple people on the way in, and goes to the far close to the bar. Can't speak today. The board's close to us. The puck goes around the boards behind Zakula. Leeds got it. Trying to shake off an Independence player. Able to clear a little bit, but not out of harm's way. Brought back by Matt Kinsley. He tried to pass it to his friend, and it was intercepted by Westfield, who was able to put up the ice. And that was our Briarswood player, Jake Major, with the shot. Went stick side far left of Sador. Battle for the puck in the corner there. Brought to center ice. Shot save made by Sador again. And I think there's another shot. Went around behind the boards. And Dietz he's back there and just trying to make something happen and just didn't have enough support. Kept in by Majors, who tries to dump it back down into the zone. And Westfield's able to keep it right now in the offensive zone, but they're having trouble keeping control. And it gets Independence able to clear it out of the zone to regroup, get a line change in.
I mean, that was a good shift for Westfield. That was a real good shift. Lots of support, lots of getting shots in, and maybe not quite on net, but you put it towards it, good things will happen.
2:12 left in the period. Shots are 11-5 in favor of Independence. Independence, Lopez brings it into the zone. Tries to center it, but is pushed to the side, and puck is turned over just for a moment, though. And that is Kyle Tinshert back there. So there's a player on there I don't think we have in our roster. I think it's 99 or 98. Because they're different sizes. Puck at the center ice. Only for a moment. Lopez is able to bring it back into the zone. Still has the puck. And keeping it. Passes it to the player we don't know because there's no name or number.
It's like he's playing in a sweatshirt out there.
Yeah.
I got an 18 on his helmet. Does that help?
18.
Nope, not on the roster.
Nope. So that the Flash, because there's nothing on his shirt.
Just go with it. Just call him Flash.
Call him Flash.
Call him Flash.
Puck control by Westfield at neutral ice. Miller dumps it in around the boards. But Independence is quickly able to get control of that puck. Our mystery player kind of dumps it down, but no one home, and it goes for an icing. 48 seconds left in the period. The score is 0-0 so far, but shots are 12-5 in favor of Independence. Majority of those shots happened on the Westfield power play.
Well, it's about finishing the period strong. Let's see what they can do with a face-off in enemy territory.
Face-off won by Independence, brought up through center ice. 2-on-1 developing. Shot high and wide over Zakula. And Dietz was able to have a forward moment, but then brought back in by Evan Lakowitz. Little tussle in the corner there for the puck. And for the moment, Independence does have the puck. Clark, easy little dump into the zone. Two shots. First one saved by Zakula, second one went wide. And then briefly cleared up by the Briarwoods player. And we got Miller, who's got a breakaway, and Sador came out and challenged him. And that's the end of the period.
You want to talk about the right move by a goaltender. Sador stepped out, went for a little stroll, And all you got to do is challenge a breakaway player once, and now all of a sudden they know that's in your repertoire. You know, you have that, you have the poke check. You got those two things, you throw them out there, you show a shooter that you have it, and all of a sudden every shooter from then on has to think, well, is this goalie going to do that? And the more you think on your way in, the more problems can arise. So absolutely a great way to challenge that puck.
Well, also, you know, he hasn't had much action so far. And so you haven't seen him really play the puck, and that kind of will surprise the player. If it was a breakaway, and now that's going to get the player to think like, oh, is he going to come out and challenge me again next time? So, a smart move by Lucas Sador. We're gonna have our brief break here between periods.
I'm gonna say, you want to go look at the score sheet and see if you can find out anything.
Yeah.
Godspeed. I mean, hey, with nothing as the score, Westfield hanging in this one, and that's something that there's a lot of times you can't say that in this spring league. They've had some issues coming together, and now they truly look like it's mid-season form. It looks like mid-season form. Raj Vaught's out there, excited, got the look from him. Good head nod. Kid's ready to play. I mean, isn't that what this is all about? Isn't that what this is all about? So we'll have the face-off to start the second period. Won by Westfield. Back to the near side it goes. Played down in and right back out. Nope. Jake Major, got played in here along the near side boards. Leeds digging for it. It'll come out for the sweaters in blue. Far side it goes. Independence playing along those far side boards. Forcing up and out is Tinshirt. Tinshirt along the far side half board. Sets up shop, sends it into the slot. Dangle along the near side. I think that's Will Stevens. Stevens will play it up here to the near point. Shot, save made. Zakula thought he had it. He would on the second. Back around on the near side. In Westfield territory. Bergley with it, trying to maintain possession. He has his pocket picked. Back along this near side. Bergley trying to get back in. A little bit of help from Kimmel. Kimmel will play it in. Back down low it goes for Matt Kinsley. Or Nisley. Oh, it turned over. Kimmel in front. Looks for the shot. He scored. Oh, did he? No, it rang post. They waved it immediately. Big Ben struck one. All right, back the other way. Nissert, quick shot on, booming shot. Stop made by Zakula on the stick. You could hear that one from a mile away. Good save here. 13:42 left in the first. No score. Carter Kimmel nearly had a goal on that one. He rung post. It looked like inside post. I thought he had it, but I'm not on the ice. I'm not wearing stripes. Face-off won emphatically by Independence, but so much so it's going to come up and out of the zone. Chasing down after it is Clark. Clark working for the regroup and the re-entry. Quick shot on, save made Zakula. Clark playing it over the net, in front for the slot. What a tricky little play there. Couple of shots, couple steered aside. I don't know if they actually got through to Zakula or the Ice Dog defense did its job. From that far corner, up top, for Evan Latkowitz. Latkowitz will turn it over. Back the other way now for Jung. Jung's got some room on the outside, using the body, try and create space. Looking for a man in front. No, he'll take the shot himself. A hit bounces in front. Quick shot by Miller. Rebound comes to the near side. Jung puts a man down. Centering effort there. Miller puts a softball on, working the rebound. It's back up top. Murrell unable to keep it in by just the skin of his teeth. That's harsh.
A lot of changes.
I'll key off you when I need them.
And they don't even have the penalty. They didn't get a number.
Oh.
So.
Well, that explains the double zeros.
Right.
Not.
Sorry, their numbers weren't in order, so I was trying to check the names. And
brutal, isn't it? Yeah, that's tough.
I need something that's in numeric order. Face-off won by Independence, brought back into their defensive zone by our mystery player.
You still don't have anyone who he is?
No, because I did it by numbers. And I don't think they knew either.
That's rough.
No, there is a 16 on here. Nathan Rothermund.
Go with him. That's who he must be. And if not, someone can let us know.
His brother Tyler was on the roster, not tonight. So Well, I'm gonna guess brother. Could be cousin. Shot by Westfield. Not Westfield, sorry, Independence. My sides are backwards. Brought in by Jake Major. And tried to connect with Kimmel, but just a little far. Independence gets the puck and brings it up past neutral ice. And that's Reinbold, sorry. My B's and H's look weird. Cleared out, and that should be an icing call against Westfield.
I mean, good shifts. The offense has starting to come together and get some good passing efforts. It's not just that the defense is solidifying. We're actually seeing some offensive work there.
Kryukov?
I'd go with that. Or Krukov. That's quite Krukov. Kryu. Crew. Yeah.
Kryukov. Okay.
Krukov. Probably just 2 syllables.
Face-off is going to be to our far side here.
Ooh.
Right to the
off the dome
bucket.
piece.
Yeah. Kept by Westfield, brought into the offensive zone. Shot by Jung, just goes wide of Sador. Brought back up to center ice by Independence. Whoa, and through the defense, shot and glove saved by Zakula. That was Will Steffens with the breakthrough. Little Lemieux splitting the defense there. Zakula said not today.
Flashed the leather on that one. A little bit of highway robbery. 11:22 left in the second. Is not.
Another shot by Independence, saved by Zakula. Kind of cuffed him a little bit there, but he was able to keep control. Shots.
Yeah, Zakula looks good. He looks good this game.
Face off by your Westfield team, brought behind Zakula. Tries to clear it out, but kept in by Independence. And Clark tried to keep it in this time, but unfortunately he was not. Comes back into the defensive zone of Independence, brought up through to Lopez. Passes it to Steffens, who tries to go through the defense again, but didn't work this time and has to regroup. Passes it down to the close near side here. Lopez able to corral it. Try to dump it down to one of his players. And it's a little contested there around the boards. Dietz is trying his best to clear, and he's able to just for a second. Dumped back in by Myers.
Lucky that wasn't a high stick on that. I don't know if it actually was, but it sure looked it.
10:20 left in the period. Miller tries to bring it in and just couldn't get it to be onside. And Westfield tries to regroup, but turns it over.
It also really looked like too many men on the ice.
Just a skosh. That was Jameson Ateza that was trying to fight off a couple players. Kinsley with the puck, crosses the blue line and dumps it back for his independent player. Weak shot, but makes it to Zakula. And it gets right there around his pads, which can always be a dangerous spot if you can't keep control of it, because you never know how that puck's going to go.
Yeah, he was stretched quite a bit, and I'm impressed he was able to keep that pad along the ice and make the save properly.
9:49 left in the second period here. Shots are 18-9 in favor of Independence, but the score is still 0-0. Face-off won by Westfield. Dumped to the blue line. That did look that was.
These refs are letting an awful lot go. Not that I'm opposed, but as long as it stays even, I suppose. We got away with a couple there. We'll take the offsides, I guess.
Kimmel with the puck through the center, shot, and it falls off the door. The rebound was juicy, and
Kimmel went for it.
He tried, yeah, and just couldn't get there because he had an open net to the glove side of Zador. Puck to the point there. Jake Major shoots, or more of a dump in for Vats. He's got another Independence player there holding the puck up, but finally free and out towards neutral ice. But turned over, and Independence got the puck to the other Sador, but was unable to corral it, able to get a nice shot. Sador passes it to the point. Shot in, saved by Zakula. It went up, and he had traffic in front of him. was able to catch that with the glove.
He managed to keep sight of that one, and that is not easy to do through traffic, especially when you have all these different sweaters and different looks. Like, there's moments where I'm getting confused. You see a flash of something, you're like, well, is that the puck? And you got split second to figure that out.
Face-off won by Westfield, brought out to neutral ice. Miller gets behind the defense, tries to pass it to Jung, but Jung was not in position to take that puck, and it's turned over and brought back up to neutral ice by Independence. Puck tried to, not really clear, but get back into the offensive zone for Independence, but Westfield's got it now, the blue line. Turnover by Westfield. Independence got the shot, saved by Zakula. Kept in briefly by Independence, but then cleared out, and this looks like it's going to go for an icing call. That shot was by Alex Kryuskov. We already discussed this.
Krukov?
It's Kryukov.
Like it's real hard on the U sound. Krukov.
Krukov. Okay. I can do it.
Look, I'm sure in Cyrillic it's much simpler, but
Krukov. I can do that. Face off on by Independence to number 6. Our Nathan Rutherman. Shot in wide of the net. Independence tried to set it up at the blue line and clear it out, so they have to touch up for the offside. Brought back in. Oh, great, because 14 was not on. Okay. Reinbold, okay. He wasn't on the roster down there. Shot by Vutz goes glove wide of Sador. Independence has got the puck, and he tries to pass it up to Will Steffens, but unable to connect. Behind the net. Try to have a fancy pass there by Kyle Tinshirt, but
I think Tinshirt was going for the lacrosse goal there.
Kind of looked like it, and just the puck just rolled off.
Trying to cradle it on that stick. Oh,
Kimmel's got it's one-on-one. Oh, and a big hit, and he went down hard on his shoulder. And they're gonna call that. They're gonna call rough there. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know if rough's the right call, but 2 minutes is 2 minutes. Yeah, and he blindsided him. He caught up, and he didn't get in front of him. He caught him from the side. I almost say hit from behind. An awkward hit to say the least, and not the safest play when you're knocked up on your blind side. We got a defenseless player kind of situation.
I mean, and you're coming at him kind of almost full speed, so it's a little bit of a charge there too, and that's where it gets dangerous when you're putting all that momentum in there. He was trying to channel the inner, Capitals and the Rangers game today.
Easy, fella. Remember where we are.
I'm just saying.
Says the guy wearing the Penguins mask.
You are.
Yes, that's what I said. Says the guy.
This is a power play for Westfield. Shot wide. Cleared out by Independence. That was Mac Kinsley that was able to clear the puck out. No icing on the PK. Briarwoods, Westfield regroup. Major tries to pass it up to his other Briarwoods player, and it's running into a couple Independence players, but able to cross the blue line and dump it in behind Sador. It's Dietz there fighting off the puck and gets the puck away from Independence, and they score! That was a sneaky one behind Sador. That was just a wraparound.
A true, proper wraparound. That's been a long time since I've seen one of those pulled off. It takes a lot of good ice vision. It takes predicting the goalie's move back and forth, and that's how you do it. Dietz with some great ice vision and a heads-up hockey play, and getting on the board first. It's 1-0 with 6:05 left in the second.
Yeah, I think Sador thought that there was going to be a pass, so he tried to cheat a little bit this position, and
Dietz called him.
Dietz fooled him. Face-off won by Independence. Quickly into the zone is Reinbold, and it's shot and score.
Well, that was quick.
That was super quick. What's 4 or 5 seconds between goals?
8, 9.
Okay.
No, 6:05 to 5:52. Oh, do the math, John.
That was
13 seconds.
That was Joseph Reinbold, who wasn't on my roster. I crossed him off because he wasn't down there.
Just went coast to coast and put it top side glove. That's no, we are not going to do that. I will turn this car around kind of mentality.
And he's going to try to do it again, speeding him through the neutral zone all by himself. Goes between 3 or 4 Westfield players and still has the puck. Passes it back to his Independence partner, who was Rylan Danley, and had a quick little shot there, but Zakula said, nope, I'm going to,
Slow this down a bit.
Yeah.
Slow this down.
5:31 left in the seconds, all knotted up at 1. Shots in favor of Independence, 22-11.
Yeah, when your shots are doubled, that ain't good.
Face-off on by Independence. Quick shot wide by Steffens. Puck brought to center ice, but Westfield's able to get it and clear it out of the zone back to neutral ice. And Steffens tries to fake out a couple players, but he was able to fake out 1 or 2, but not the third.
Westfield very aggressive in that neutral zone.
Miller's got the puck, tries to center it, shot by, I think it's Jung that had the shot. If not, Dietz had it. They were right next to each other.
Good heads-up play right there.
Puck brought back up through neutral ice, tipped in by Myers. Goes in behind the net. Westfield player dumps it, tries to connect with Miller and unable to. So the icing call. 4:44 left in the second. All not up at 1.
Miller, Jung, and Dietz has been a great line. It's hopefully that Miller to Jung connection is going to continue. I don't know if Briarwood's a team that's ever had to team up, but hopefully they see this, and if their roster is a bit short next year, that becomes bridging the gap and makes this work, because that's a great lineup right now. Those guys are really starting to gel.
Face-off won by Independence, shot by Lopez, hits a couple players in, never makes the net. Westfield able to bring it up to neutral ice, but not further than that. It's John Sador. He's got the puck now, regrouping through center ice, passes it back to Lopez, who brings it across the blue line. Tries to get around the defense and unable to. Briarwood's player has it going up through, and I think that's Major. Yeah, it is. Who clears it past Independence back around the net. Passes it to Bergley, but turns it back over to Independence. We got a 2-on-1 forming, and we have a quick shot and kind of just get it through the blue paint. Never really made it on net. And it's Clark. Clark just sitting in front of the blue paint and just had 2 or 3 really good rebound opportunities there, with the puck just sitting in the blue paint.
Now they're trying to make those passes in front. Some of those passes bouncing a lot, and I don't think it's like a new puck situation, where it's just not frozen. No, I just think they put a little too much mustard on it. Just not making those connections, like FCPS Wi-Fi. Just not good connections.
Shot deflected back to neutral ice, and Miller's got a breakaway. He's got it. He's going. It's just a little bit far, unable to corral it. Sador is able to clear the puck to his left. Shot, save made. Rebound comes back out towards the center of the ice there. And right now, Independence players are just running in circles, and still has the puck though, but the Westfield's right on them. Kimmel's trying to center it, but unable, because it goes back to the point. Shot, and another shot, and cleared out by Independence. That shot was made by Josh Jung.
Jung had a golden opportunity, and he just couldn't get a handle on it quick enough.
Pocket neutral ice, brought in by Rutherman. Shot goes above Zakula, around the boards. Danley tries to shoot as well. Doesn't get much on it, and is able to turn it over to Westfield. Kimmel and Miller brings it up to the blue line of Independence, but then it's turned over back to neutral ice. Reinbold, tries tries to get through the defense, trying to get ready for that shot, and he did have a player lined up there. Can't see who that was. Kreinkopf, who had the ability, just was unable to connect. Brought back in through Independence. They're trying to get through the defense again. Shot by Reinbold, goes wide of Zakula. Cleared out by, and Westfield's got an opportunity. It was 2-on-1. But Matt Kinsley was able to come back and break up the play. Puck goes back up to neutral ice. Lakowitz has the puck, passes to Kreinkopf.
1:39 left here in the second. 1-all your score.
Shots are 26-12 in favor of Independence.
Independence is running a lot more of try and throw it in front of the net from off to the side. Almost like that soccer style of, play it across the net and try and put it behind on the backside of the goaltender.
Oh, you're trying to stretch out the goalie.
Westfield running much closer to an overload. One man on one side, the rest on the other. And it's been functioning. Like even when Miller was knocked off the puck and there was no one else around him, he managed to get back to it. And it's those kinds of efforts that make all the difference.
So it was an icing call, so the puck goes all the way to our far right circle. Face-off won by Independence, kept in by Clark. Fly over in the corner there. Bots tries to get in and does able. And we had almost a 2-on-1, but Kimmel's gone up. We only got one guy to beat. And unfortunately, one of the Independence players got some backup. Shot from the point by Leeds, hits Sador in the corner and the shoulder for a juicy rebound, but unable to connect on that. Independence brings the puck back up. Shot by Tin Shirt, saved by Zakula.
Independence has been playing some great follow-up hockey. Westfield steps up and does something big, like you saw that rush in, couple good opportunities, and then Independence comes right back and has a good opportunity of their own. We saw the same thing with that goal. That's why it's tied up 13 seconds apart. Every time it seems that Westfield, okay, we got something here, Independence steps up.
50 seconds left in the period. Shot by Lopez goes wide. Independence is able to keep possession. Shot by... and that just trickled back. That was Tin Shirt that was able to shoot that in, and just the rebound just skipped over Zakula's pad and just trickled in behind.
Zakula lost it. You can see he was looking to the other side. He thought that rebound went in that direction, and no one was there to help redirect that or to redirect him. And Independence found it, and they put it in where he wasn't expecting.
38 seconds left in the second period. Score now stands at 2-1 for favorite Independence. Reinbold has the puck, tries to pass it up to his counterpart up through the blue line. 2-on-2, gets around the defense is number 4, Alex Clark. Passes it back to his teammate, but Westfield's able to bring it out of the offensive zone. Dumps it back into Independence zone and forces them back to eat up some time here so they don't get another quick rush at the end of the period. Puck around the boards. And that's going to do it for the second period. Score right now stands as 2-1 in favor of Independence. Shots are 29-12.
By far the lowest scoring game we've seen here this spring league season, and that is a great thing. Westfield has been doing a great job of challenging at the points. When that puck gets back to the defenders up high in the zone, they have done a great job of stepping up, getting in their faces, little sweep checks of the stick, and make something happen. And that's been their game with it, getting those turnovers there and getting one or two players back the other way. The problem is how do you take the next step from there? How do you capitalize on that? How do you get another player to get the puck to? How do you get set up in that zone? They have. It seems like steps 1, 2, and maybe 3 are there. It's what's 4, 5, and 6.
Well, I said this the last couple games. It's been improving every game. The little mistakes, there was a decent amount of mistakes to the first game, which you can take for different teams combining and all that stuff, and they're starting to really get a feel for each other. And this game is not out of reach. 2-1 is a very easy score to overcome.
And we're seeing some great lines, including the one out there starting the third period with Jung Dietz and Miller. These guys have really seemed to gel, and again, it's okay. You've got the turnover, now what? And that becomes, okay, what's the next thing to work on? Let's build the next step.
Puck's brought into the offensive zone by Independence. Dumped down deep behind the corner here. Major from Briar Woods is trying to get away from an Independence player and is able to succeed finally. As Dietz brings it up through center ice.
Well, offsides. Jerome got caught as the play doubled back. Go ahead.
I was going to say 14:27 left in the third. Faceoff's going to come out to right outside the blue line here, right in front of us.
Wasn't that convenient?
It is convenient. Faceoff won by Westfield. Leeds goes back to get the puck. Passes it to Major. And turned over a couple times in neutral ice, but Independence is able to gain control of it, dumps it in, goes around Zakula in the corner there. Has Vats and Oteza who are trying to battle for that puck down there. And you've got 3 Independence players down there and 2 Westfield combined team. Weak shot by Oteza. Save made by Zakula.
Raj told me he was hitting the gym. Seems like it's paying off as he's digging deep, mucking and grinding in the near side corner. You got to be able to stand your ground, and he did a good job with it.
Face-off is going to be to the near circle here. Won by Dietz. Goes forward with it through neutral ice. Passes up to Jung, but just
offsides.
Yeah, it wasn't clean, and so he just had to tag back up, which kind of broke up the play.
For everything I said about chemistry. You guys are killing me.
Well, it doesn't help that Independence is disrupting it right now.
Well, they're not going to help it, that's for sure.
Myers has the puck, passes it to his counterpart. Pass to the point by Clark, shot by Steffens. And that juicy rebound was just sitting there.
Well, it rolled off of, I think that was Miller in front. It probably would have been a whole lot worse had it not bumped into him, but the fact that it hit his chest, dropped in front of him, and then there was a brief moment of, ooh,
yeah,
hot potato, and good things. Zakula was able to get back to it. But some good, quick saves in front. I'm not sure what player it was, but the guy blocked the shot from his own team, stopped it, set it down, and took the slapper all in the span of a second, which completely changes the velocity and the direction. And Zakula stepped up big.
Passed down around the boards by Independence and able to go back to neutral ice there. Vats kind of clears it into Independence zone. And Vats lined up for the shot, and it was just taken over by Clark. Brings it through the offensive zone. Shot, save made by Zakula. Clark tried to get in there for another shot, but Zakula had his glove and clamped down on that puck. Wasn't going anywhere.
I could feel Rogers' disappointment from here.
it's one of those when the puck's coming towards you and
He
your
was
eyes,
so
your
ready.
eyes are getting big and you're ready to line up for that shot.
Kid
And
in a candy store.
yeah, and then just nope. At least he kept his head up, kid. You know.
Yeah, no. I mean, he recovered well from it, but you could see there was a moment of ah.
Face-off won by Independence and brought it down towards the boards there, but Westfield's able to get that turnover, bring it up through center ice. Miller dipping, dangling around. Shot wide of Sador, left side wide. Goes to the corner, but then Independence is able to recover and bring it back. You got a 2-on-1 now. And it was a clearing attempt that almost turned into a shot, but Zakula was able to break it up. And back comes Westfield.
Okay, that was for sure offsides. But we'll take it. Just under 12 to play here. 2-1 Independence.
Independence regroups, passes it up through neutral ice, but it goes a little too far for both Independence and Dillon. And Independence gets it back. Shot goes wide. Zakula goes all the way around to the point. Kinsley's got it, dumps it behind the net. His counterpart there, that's Rylan Danley, who's got the puck. Morrell was able to knock him off the puck a little bit. And Westfield's able to get that puck and clear it to neutral ice so he can get the line change going. Kinsley's got the puck for Independence. Up to Reinbold, across the blue line. Centers, shot, save made by Zakula. Goes stick side into the corner there. Reinbold got the puck back from his shot. Has a couple Westfield players he's fighting off from it. Goes to the point, shot by Jojo Lopez, and Zakula's got that in his breadbasket.
Again, couple good saves. I can't say enough good things. The future is bright in net for the Westfield Ice Dogs. You know, you're worried after graduations and losing Dolan after this year. I was like, okay, well, what are we going to deal with? And whew.
You got two. Zakula's a sophomore, so
we got another couple good years ahead of us. That's for sure.
Face-off won by Independence, but Westfield's able to bring it out. Kimmel's down in the offensive zone, trying to get his trailer. Unfortunately, he didn't. Shot rolled off the door, and it was just sitting in the blue paint. But Independence was able to clear it away to get it out of harm's way. Independence got the puck going through neutral ice. Clears the blue line, trying to get to the defense himself, and he's checked it to the net. I mean, he kind of scored, but he needs the puck.
Yeah, rules are very clear. That puck has to go in there, not just a player.
And that's Jojo Lopez. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. That's the one thing I've seen a little bit more of is Westfield's been a little bit more aggressive with pushing people off of pucks. We haven't really seen that as much. And they're being a little bit disruptive more than we've seen with that.
There's some size out there on this roster. It's they got to know how to use it.
Miller's got the puck. Shot made by Sador. Kind of hits him high in the chest. Rebound comes wide. Westfield's able to keep it. For a moment, Miller's got the puck in front of the net. Dietz went down, got pushed down, and got no call coming around. And Independence got the puck, tries to clear neutral ice. Pass back up to Miller. Miller's got the puck by himself. A little weak shot. Jung just couldn't make it there for the rebound. And Miller's got the puck, brings it back to neutral ice to kind of get reset. Dolan, he's been on the ice a long time tonight. I just feel like he's been sitting there. He's doing a great job trying to keep the puck in from going behind him. We have a 2-on-1 developing, and Leeds is able to break that up from Lopez. Again, Lopez trying to crash the net. And Stefan's able to come and get that puck back. Shot, Zakula made the save. Rebound goes out in front, and Leeds is able to get that puck and clear it down. Jung is unable to connect with it. They are going to call it an icing. Thought maybe Jung had just a little piece of it, but...
Now, for how much this ref team has let go, they're quick on those icings.
9:01 left in the third. Score is 2-1 in favor of Independence. I feel like I need to say Freedom and Independence, you know, from like Armageddon.
Well, no, Freedom High School is a whole different team.
Right, but you know.
You know, if they don't have a rivalry between...
Oh, shot scored. That's Nick Myers.
They have been trying that all game long, to get that guy in behind the tendy, play that soccer pass across, and now they lit it up.
8:57 left. Score is now 3-1 in favor of Independence. Faceoff was won by Westfield, but quickly turned over by Independence there. Westfield's got the puck, brings it up to the neutral ice, but gets pushed off the puck. Kimmel. Independence loops around his goaltender, that was Steffens. Dumps it in. That's called for an icing, I think, saying he didn't make the red line. So puck's gonna come all the way back down to our near right side circle. 8:36 left in the game.
3-1 the score. Still not something you can overcome, but Westfield's going to have to get a good play in here somewhat soon to make that a whole lot easier.
Independence with the puck up through the offensive zone. Kinsley tries to just dump it deep into the zone. Independence keeps control. They've got...
And there it is.
Yeah, they had that player sitting right there. It's
Westfield D's got to pick that up.
Yeah, they're just letting him sit there, and hey, until you stop him, you got to keep doing it.
That's right.
You got a 3-on-1 going here, 2-on-3. And unfortunately, Westfield unable to capitalize on that great opportunity. Kind of just developed a little bit too slow. And it's Clark coming up through the neutral zone. Shot save made by Zakula. 7:40 left in the third.
That is by no means the first time we saw a rush from that line. I've been singing the praise of that line all evening. I would love to see Jung in the center there get in front of the net, use his size to try and make some bounces happen. Get some traffic in front. We got a timeout here.
Westfield.
I would think by Westfield. Maybe they are going to draw something up. I mean, we're seeing that there's some great opportunities. That's not the first time we've had that kind of zone entry and that pass across, and they're looking for Jung on the left. And I think with the side he's shooting on, and it's just not gonna have the connection they want. I'd love to see him in front, and make some traffic happen. Who was the Thomas Holmstrom, Detroit Red Wings, who was just famous for getting in front, causing problems?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them.
There's the
I mean, most recent one, Patrick Hornquist, great at being just sitting in the front of the net. I mean, he was like that. Ryan Malone was good at that.
Now you're reaching back.
I am reaching back. Oh, you're talking about,
Yeah, but like Ryan Malone is like X-Generation Penguins. Like no one remembers that era. People try to forget.
He went to Tampa for a lot.
Yeah.
He was a local
Tampa
boy.
Bay. That's somewhere people try to forget.
They got to retire. Look at Tom Brady. So it's going to be the end of the timeout here by Westfield. It's still 7:40 left in the third. Score's 3-1. Shots are 36-14. So they've had really two shots since, recorded since the second period. So they're due for a couple here.
Yeah, not a lot has gotten through to the net, but I think it's really better than it looks on the numbers.
We have a 3-on-2 developing. John brings the puck in the net. He's got Major and Leeds on his wings. Shot by Jung. Rebound. Leeds had an attempt again, but it was pushed off the puck by an Independence player. Morel, I believe it's Morel behind. Shot just goes wide. I think Sador got a little piece of that. It went into the corner there. And Westfield, they got a little fire going on right now. They're keeping the puck. They got some good presence going on. You got Leeds, and I can't see the number from here. So, okay, there we go. John Zador, who was fighting for the puck. Major's able to try to keep it in, but unfortunately Independence is able to get it back to neutral ice. That is a high stick.
That was negated.
Yeah, Jung and Miller's 2-on-1. Jung had it. Miller's got shot and scooped up by Sador. And Miller just looking up the sky.
He can't believe it.
He can't. He just couldn't get it corralled fast enough to take the shot.
And Jung made a spectacular pass on that. He got knocked off balance a bit, spun back around, and just taped to tape. It was gorgeous, that pass.
And it was backhand a little bit. You know, he kind of spun the backward. It was impressive.
Primo pass. Just couldn't get the handle on it and put it home. But good looks, and I think we've already seen Jung in the center as a good chunk of that shift.
Yeah, face-off won by Independence, not cleared out yet. Now will. Tin shirt. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. It's probably like time shirt. Had the puck, able to keep him by Independence, doing a little cycling now. Pass behind the goal. They've been trying that all night. A little scoop again.
He is trying.
Yeah, he's trying to get that lacrosse play, and come on.
I have thoughts on that kind of thing. Yeah, you're up by 2, but like, come on.
6:05 left in the third. That's something I feel like you should reserve for like an all-star game or something like that, like just kind of skill based.
I mean, if you're looking for there's 2 situations. You know, if you're up by a dozen and you feel like it, you know, they deserve to rub it in, or it's deadlocked and you're looking for anything to change the outcome, something to do something unexpected, which is how it was first used against the University of Michigan, I do believe. It was by Michigan, Minnesota, I think it was.
Shot by Steffens. Zakula made the save. Another shot gets tipped, goes above Zakula into the corner. Independence has got the puck. I don't know if he's actually trying it sometimes. He's got a wicked turn with his stick.
And a slash. That's speaking of wicked turns with the stick. I'm just, if it could be seen as showboat, and I'm not a fan, and I'm not saying that's necessarily what it is, but if it can be perceived as such, probably not.
So that's going to be William Steffens, who we've been talking. I don't know. It seems like sometimes when he spins fast, it looks like he picks up his stick a little bit, that's dangerous to begin with. It just happens to look like that. And
perhaps I'm making assumptions, but there's a lot of sportsmanship, especially when you have a lot of these big mismatches in spring league. You gotta make sure you play respectfully.
So you have Westfield, who's on what?
What?
Yeah, Westfield, aren't they the home team? Oh yeah, you know what? That's right. Never mind. I haven't done my score box in a while.
Yeah, get you back down there.
Yeah. So Westfield on the power play, unable to bring it into the zone until now. It'll be kept in. Dietz tries to wrap it to ring it around the boards, but finally is able to do that. But unfortunately, a bad bounce off the net. And we have Independence able to bring it back up. And Kinsley's going to take it into the blue offensive zone. Try to eat up some of that time. Reinbold comes to help support. He's going to tries it. He always had a good look at a shot, but fortunately enough, Westfield was able to bump him off the puck just enough for Zakula to get the glove down.
We have not seen a lot of good things on the Westfield power play this game. That first opportunity, they had 5 good shots against.
Their goal was on the power play.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I shouldn't.
But you're right. The shots, they gave a lot of shots of that first one.
And it's okay. Yes, you want to have pressure on. You want to get it down the other end, but you can't neglect what's happening behind you.
And a little false face-off there. We're going to try this again. Won by Independence briefly. See if they're able to keep it in. They're able to keep it in, but Dylan tries to clear that puck, and we do have the Westfield player. It's Kimmel there, brings it up through the neutral zone. Shot by Kimmel. Kind of gets stuck there in the pads of Sador. 4:30 left in the third period. I said fourth period.
Fourth period.
Fourth period, third period.
Then the bell rings and you go to fifth, and that's lunch.
No, because it's block scheduling, so when the bell rings, it's fourth period goes to 6.
That's my planning period.
Which it's block scheduling is to stay. That's something.
I figured.
Shot by, I think that was Vats that got the shot. Glove saved by Sador. Puck brought around through the neutral zone here. That's the other Clark, number 15.
Ooh.
That's Ryan Clark, who I think of as a Steeler cornerback.
I don't think that's him.
I don't think that's him either.
I don't think that's him.
Puck around the boards.
15 seconds left on that Westfield power play.
It is Alex Clark who's tried to take a shot, got caught up in the Westfield skates. But you're going to have Lopez who's going to bring it back up to neutral ice just to kind of eat up some of that time left on the power play, which just expired. I don't think the Westfield had any shots on that power play, to be honest.
At least 2 for Independence.
And right up the middle is going to be Lopez, but Westfield's able to knock the puck off his stick, but not out of Independence control. Brought back up to Lopez, passing behind the net. Little back and forth, tic-tac-toe there. Shot in the corner there, and Zakula had it, goes across the crease, goes behind Zakula here. Independence, I feel like, smelling something there. They feel like they got something going.
Just 3 minutes left in the game to do it.
Shot goes wide. Definitely getting my steps in, trying to run around you here.
Moan, complain. This is a program. People pay good money for this workout.
Puck misses his target, comes back to neutralize and actually into the defensive zone for Independence so they can regroup. Alex Clark brings the puck up through the neutral zone. Shot. It went up in the air. And I want to say that's Majors who tried to clear it out, but Alex Clark was able to get it back for another shot there.
Yeah, a lot of heads-up plays. Just you know, your best intentions, and luckily it hasn't bit them this game.
Westfield, it's Jake Major brings it out into the offensive zone. All by himself around the board, behind the net, clears it to his point. Shot misses the net. Independence got the puck, runs into Dietz there, but they are unable to keep the puck in the offensive zone.
Ooh.
Tinsert just clobbered a guy.
A little bit of a high stick. Well, cross check, I guess. Height differential mattered on that.
1:50 left in the period. Independence got the puck, and Westfield tried to keep it in, but unfortunately, they want it to 3-on-2 now. And that's with Tinsert, and I think it was Lockowitz there. And down the net is Steffens, who had a shot. Zakula, kind of caught him a little bit weird there, but safely made the save. 1:31 left in the period.
I don't know if I'm reading this right. It feels like some of these Independence players are feeling the frustration of, these guys have lost 10 goals, 8 goals. Why aren't we blowing them out? And I think we're starting to see a little bit of, I'm going to call my own number and see if I can get a trick shot behind. I'm going to do it myself. And like that. And Zakula, so far, has done a great job with it.
That one hit off the bar, the post crossbar there in the corner, up in the air. Puck back safely to neutral ice. 1:10 left in the period. Berglund has the puck. Try to pass it up through neutral ice. Vats tried to get it, but didn't. 1 minute left in the period. Shot cleared up to neutral ice. Independence got the puck now, trying to speed its way through the neutral zone into the offensive zone, but Vats gets it back, and if he sets it up right, he's got a 2-on-1. But unfortunately, Independence was keeping up with him. Lopez was neck to neck with Vats there for the moment. We had a hand pass.
35 seconds left. Things can still change, but we have definitely seen the best game for Westfield so far in the spring league. The score is extremely respectable, and I don't think Independence has gone easy on us. I think I think they're certainly trying to be like, all right, no, we're going to flex, and Westfield has done well. We said good things about the defense and certain defensive pairings last game. I feel like that's carried on to a lot of the defense. I think we've seen a lot of good work at the blue line, at our own blue line, of knocking pucks out, of causing turnovers, of pushing into enemy territory. It's now, okay, how can we build on the neutral zone regroup? How can we work on our zone entries? And how can we get shots on net? It's a building process, and if you were concerned about next year and what are these players going to be able to do, I think this game has answered a lot of questions and hopefully soothed a lot of concerns.
Well, we also have that new player today, Jake Majors, who's been paired up on the defense with Lead.
He's done a great job. He's done a great job fitting in. Been an instant contributor.
And I think you just had the natural chemistry between the two already that's been helping stabilize some of that back end.
Probably, yeah.
19 seconds left. Puck back up to neutral ice. Alex Clark's got the puck, brings it in through the neutral zone. Shot, and it goes off the side of the net. Always a funky bounce there when it hits the back of the net. Cleared around the boards for Major, 3, and that's it. Final score today, and actually we had the penalty still on the board there against.
Yeah, no, there was a penalty against Westfield, but I have no idea what for. I didn't see a hand signal, and the number's 00, so I don't feel like they told the people in the box well enough.
Didn't get a number either, yeah.
But it didn't affect anything with that 35 seconds left. A solid end of this game.
And you just saw that Independence, smacking their sticks for Westfield. I mean, they played a good game. I mean, as you said earlier, the Westfield team has been kind of blown out the last couple of games, and they put up a good fight in this one. And sometimes, even if you're an underdog and you keep it close, you gain the respect of players that maybe at the beginning necessarily would not have respected you.
Oh, I'm sure Independence would have loved to have blown us out, mercy rule, and get all that. And Westfield stepped up and played a great game. And you know what? I think we've earned some respect on that. We might have taken our licking so far, and who knows, the next game is going to be good. We have another one here on Saturday. But in this game, we stepped up. We played well. Played a good, clean game, and it's a good sportsmanship on Independence.
So the question is, do you go with Zakula next game?
They are in a rotation because after all, these players have to pay so much.
Right.
And every goalie wants their time. I mean, it's only fair. So they have that. That's been pre-planned for weeks, and I could pull up that list, but.
Oh, you didn't share this
I probably did at some point.
Yeah.
But. Yeah, no, I want to say it's Dolan is up next. Dolan was back up.
I mean, he did the first 2, then we had Chopra for 2. That's why I was kind of thinking Zakula would go.
I mean,
next.
It could be. Like I said, there is a list. It does exist.
What is
I don't have it handy. Saturday.
Yeah, but against who?
That's a better question.
My phone's being used. I can't tell.
That's a better question. I was trying to avoid using my phone.
I would, but we're broadcasting with it right now.
Excuses.
Excuses.
It says Broad Run. Broad Run here at 6:10. So, a good game. Look, it's a 3-1 loss. As Winston Churchill says, you don't win wars by retreating. But I think that's a whole bunch of respect, a big confidence boost, good preview of the future. And let's hope that this is a building block.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. Tune in Saturday. What was the time?
6:10.
6:10. Tune in Saturday at 6:10. Same channel, same network. John will be on the call for Saturday. I am Phil Prevost. With me is John Baranowski. Good night, everyone.